Yo, what is up YouTube? James back here. Welcome back to another episode of VGC 2019 Baek Battles. Today we are using the Sceptile Kyurem White Groudon team once again with Sceptile, Tapu Lele, Groudon, Kyurem White, Gengar, and Sableye. So we made a few changes to the team. Well, we just put Gravity on the Tapu Lele. And yeah, it was a very fun team for the first episode. I'm hoping it can continue on and do some work in today's episode, but we'll see how it goes. The team has been pretty enjoyable so far. Of course, we have been hitting our moves thanks to Gravity, which is a really nice thing to have a Groudon. I cannot stress it. I cannot use Groudon without Gravity, but yeah, it's been pretty fun so far. We'll see if it can continue on to do some work. And yeah, we got John TW from Japan, 1519 rating, as our first opponent with a Zerogre team. Okay, with Xerneas, Kyogre, the Tornadus, Incineroar, Amoonguss, and Serena. Huh. How do I want to approach this is the question. Because Kyurem can do a lot of work against my opponent's team if played right. Kind of like Sceptile plus Lele. It just puts on a lot of pressure against my opponent's Kyogre potential lead, and I could go for the Grass Whistle on anything except the Tornadus. Well, actually no, with the Grass Whistle, with the Unburdened Speed Boost, since I am actually bringing Lele this time, I should be fine. We'll go Kyurem and Groudon in the back. Is this the right play? I could bring Gengar too. Gengar's not that bad in this matchup, but yeah, I'm gonna try out these four and we'll see how it goes. We are testing the team so far, so we'll see if we are gonna be able to pull out a win or not. This team, let's see. I'm just really worried about Tornadus lead. Anything else is fine. It's literally just the Tornadus that's a bit annoying because like I have text for everything. I'd really love it to see my opponent lead the Amoonguss plus the Xerneas because I think that would be the funniest thing. I'm not sure if you're gonna lead Groudon against my team. I mean not Groudon, Incineroar against my team, but it's definitely a potential option. Maybe you save it in the back, who knows. But yeah, at least I don't have to worry about fake out from the Incineroar. So we'll see what comes out here. As my opponent's gonna lead what? As we will lead the Sceptile plus the Tapu Lele against my opponent's Xerneas Amoonguss. Oh. Oh, let's get this. Let's get this. I get Gravity right here, but you know what I really want to do? Screech Psyshock. Oh, that sounds so much fun. We do have the goggles on the Lele. Let's go for it. Although maybe getting up Gravity first isn't that bad either. I want to, even though this is probably the less optimal play, I just want to have more fun. I guess he's Xerneas Protect and Spore, I guess, but like, I don't know. I think I'm still fine regardless because like, even if I reveal I'm safety goggles, I think I'm still in a okay position regardless. So we'll see what my opponent decides to do. As, oh, please, please, please hit. Yes, okay. So we get a Screech off into the Xerneas. Geomancy, that's fine, that's fine. And this is a cool combination. This is why we have Screech. It works with the Tapu Lele and the Groudon, which is super clean. So we are going to see the Geomancy come out from this Xerneas here. And let's see if Tapu Lele can pick up a knockout. Even then, like, we have Grass Knot in the back. So we're completely fine. This Amoonguss is really not doing anything against our team. So Psyshock going to come out into the Xerneas. Goodbye, Xerneas, with a critical hit, which was not necessary at all, I think. But we are modest, max special attack, so we are able to knock out the Xerneas. Oh, I knew this would come in. I knew this would come in. Okay, Goggles is actually clutch. Goggles is clutch on Lele. Yeah, we could have set up Gravity and just went for a Grass Knot, but what's the fun in that? What is the fun in that? We're going to see Incineroar come out, which is fine. Because I could probably just set up Gravity here and then start clicking. Yeah, I could just set up Gravity. I'm going to protect here with my Sceptile and just set up the Gravity so I can start Grass Whistling the Incineroar slot. So We'll see if my opponent has a counterplay or not, but at this point it's looking really bad from my opponent. Maybe double up the Lele with knockoff Spore to get into a game, like into a decent position, but right now you're so far behind. Moongus is gonna reveal Protect, so it's not even a Grass Knot variant. Okay. As we will get Gravity up. Now we can Grass Whistle the Incineroar. We can also ignore the Amoonguss, as yeah, you just go for the Flareless right there. So I'm just gonna go for the Grass Whistle into. Might as well just go for the Psyshock too. Yeah, I might as well just go for the Psyshock. Like Incineroar gets dunked on by Precipice Blades. It's not like Moonblast is really gonna do too much to the Incineroar, so we'll go for the Grass Whistle right here into the Incineroar, as we will go for the Psyshock here. Is it Payappa? It's not Payappa, so this might just go down to the Psyshock. As it does, and if it's Scarf Kyogre, that should be game, especially if it's on Serena. Like, I just get to click, I could go for Grass Whistle, I could go for Grass Knot, Psyshock. There's just so many things I could go for at this point. It should be okay, as we should see Kyogre in the back against the Groudon team. I would imagine you have to bring it. Yep, Kyogre is going to come out. And yeah, I'm actually surprised about the Rage Powder, because I don't know, maybe you're just trying to redirect to Psyshock, but yeah, at this point we're good. We get to click. Did I go for Grass Whistle? Oh, Grass Whistle can miss. That's also a factor. I mean, once my opponent lost Xerneas, my Kyurem White basically destroyed my opponent too. I'm just going to go for a Psyshock Grass Knot. In case, because I don't remember Grass Whistle is 100% accurate. Because I don't think it is. Grass Knot will come out. And all I need is damage on Kyogre to put in range of the Kyurem. So we're going to see the Water Spout come out, which is fine. As that does that actually did a decent amount to Lele, but I mean, we're fine regardless. We get to click the Psyshock and knock out the Kyogre, and now it's Incineroar versus the world, and yeah, it can't beat my Kyurem White or my Groudon on the back. It does wake up and get a knockoff off into the top of Lele. No, it's in the Sceptile for some reason. Okay. Which is okay. Because we'll go for the Grass Whistle right here, and I guess we'll just draw off Moonblast until, my opponent probably forfeits, I assume, right here. Yeah. So the hypothetical situation that was anticipated did actually come into play. Because I get my opponent leading that. It's just because, like, if I let something like, I don't know. Well, if I let like Gengar Sableye, for instance, I pretty much got an instant gravity hypnosis strategy up. And since I have Lele, you can't really do that much with the Tornadus. I'm actually really surprised Tornadus didn't come out. But thankfully it didn't, because it was a Pokemon that could have gave me a bit of trouble with the lead. Because I always had to worry about the not getting a gravity. But at least, also the thing is, my Sceptile is actually slower than Tornadus. Since we're Modest, I'm not sure if I should change that in the future. I don't know. I'm okay with Modest Sceptile just because like the extra damage on Kyogre is pretty nice. The extra damage with Grass Knot's not bad, especially since I don't run much special attack investment in the first place. So I think it's okay for now, but maybe I want to consider outspeeding Tornadus after Tailwind, because that could be an important factor for future matches with this team. Thankfully my opponent didn't bring it, but yeah, turn 1 we were just able to get anything. I mean, at the worst case, I feel like my opponent, well, since my opponent wasn't Payappa Berry, you couldn't really just go for Protect Spore, because if I Psyshocked your Psyshocked your Amoonguss, he would have been in trouble. So I guess my opponent really didn't have much of a play, other than maybe hope for a Grass Whistle miss immediately, or two. But yeah, we were just able to come in clutch. Screech coming in clutch. Hopefully it hopefully it does more work, especially since it's under gravity. It never misses. That's the beauty of this team. But it is taking a while to find our second game, it looks like. So I think we're just going to cut it here till we can find the second game. We'll be right back with the second game of today's episode. Alright, we got Fabio from Italy as our next opponent, 1527 rating. Let's see how this goes. Oh, XY with Tapu Koko, Toxicroak, Amoonguss, and Incineroar. Do I want to go... The problem with Sceptile... I mean, I had to bring Lele because the Tapu Koko is a bit annoying. Don't want to lead it though, because I could theoretically lead Kyurem White plus Sableye, which wouldn't be that bad against my opponent. There are a few things I could go. Maybe I just go Sceptile plus Lele. Here's the thing, if I lead Sceptile Lele, Actually, if I lead Sceptile Lele, it's fine, as long as you don't lead Yveltal immediately. And if you lead Yveltal, you got to be worried about a Grass Whistle. So I think it's hard switching to Tapu Koko. So, you know what? We're going with Sceptile Tapu Lele again with Groudon Kyurem White. So, Gengar is in for a very specific matchup, specifically against Lunala teams. If this was Zern Lunala, like, I would no question probably lead the Gengar Sableye. But since we have Groudon to Tapu Lele now, I'm not forced to bring Sableye, which is probably a bit awkward in this matchup. So, yeah, we'll see how this goes. Also, like, Tapu Lele is really good against my opponent's team. We'll see the Yveltal and Incineroar lead. Okay. Which is fine. As we'll lead our Sceptile plus Tapu Lele. I think I have to go for a raw Grass Whistle. It's Yveltal slower than my Lele, so that helps. We could just get Gravity up, and then I think we could just get Groudon in, and then we can start throwing off. Actually, I think I want to go for a raw Grass Whistle. The reason I want to go for a raw Grass Whistle is because of the fact that if I do get the Gravity up, I won't be able to ground the, I won't be able to most likely, hit the Yveltal with a Grass Whistle anymore because of the fact that it would be grounded and Tapu Koko could switch in. So I'll go for a raw Grass Whistle. As we're going to see the Yveltal retreat in Tapu Koko. Mungus, okay. So I could still land a Grass Whistle, which is nice. Well, we missed, which is fine. We get Gravity up. And then we get to go Groudon and just start clicking Precipice Blades. So Flare Blitz is going to come out immediately, which is fine. Is there no Xerneas in this matchup? You'd have to bring Xerneas, right? Sceptile goes down, which is fine. Like, we could just go for a... You're in range of Precipice Blades now, so I get to go Groudon here. Yeah, we'll just go Groudon and just draw off Precipice Blades, because my opponent really doesn't like the Precipice Blade spam. Nothing on my opponent's team wants to take this Precipice Blades. And, yeah. Not much my opponent can do about it. We get to click Precipice Blades and Side Shock, especially if this Mungus doesn't have Protect. Something's taking a lot. Either both of my opponent's Pokemon are getting super heavily damaged, or I get 2 knockouts potentially. Or I get a knockout and like a bunch of damage. Because we're going to see the Yveltal come out, which is fine. As we'll be able to get a Precipice Blades and the Side Shock off. And let's see how much this does to Yveltal. Should do a decent amount. As half to a Mungus, which is good. Even if you're a Berry, I'm modest Tapu Lele, so I should be able to knock out the Amoonguss with the Side Shock at 50%. Yeah. So I'm able to knock out the Amoonguss, which is great, and now we get to find out the last Pokemon on my opponent's team. Tapu Koko is just getting blown back by the Precipice Blades plus Moonblast. If it's the Incineroar once again, I think I could just draw off a Moonblast plus a Precipice Blades, no problem. As I feel like Precipice Blades should knock out the Incineroar at that range, since I'm max attack. Man, I wish I had Gleam here, but I'll just go for Precipice Blades and Moonblast. You can't fake me out. There's not really much you could do, as we'll go for the Precipice Blades here. Let's see if we are able to knock out the Incineroar or not. We are able to knock out Incineroar, which is great. Nice. So we get a double knockout here, and then my opponent's forced to bring in the last Pokemon, and yeah, if that's Xerneas, it has to take some time to set up, so I get a Precipice Blades into a Psyshock, guaranteed. So nice. Does LA live Gleam 100% of the time? Maybe I should change the EV spread so it does. Yeah, I probably should. Xerneas is going to come out, but I mean, single target Precipice Blades, even at -1, should do a decent amount to the Xerneas, and then Psyshock should finish it off, especially if it's not bulky. So we'll go for Psyshock and a Precipice Blades, as the match is going to be forfeited, actually. So nice. We are able to pick up a win. Awesome. Awesome. So that was a really quick battle. That was a really quick battle, but we were able to come through. We were just able to get Gravity up. And yeah, my opponent had no Groudon answer, so I was just able to click Precipice Blades. So yeah, that's pretty much all I had to say. That's all I had to do. That's really all I had to do in that matchup, but that's what I'm doing with this team. You just click Gravity, and then you can get the moves on rolling with your sleep turns, as well as the strong Precipice Blades and Blizzards, which are really strong moves, but the drawback of the moves, of course, is the fact that they are a bit inaccurate. So Gravity covers that. Oh, this doesn't look fun. Excelgor Tapu Lele. Excelgor is faster than my... this is annoying. Yeah, this is really annoying actually. Well, is it? I can go Sceptile Lele. I need Gengar in this. I can't bring the do I want Kieran White though, or do I want Groudon on the back? That's the question. They both do a lot of work. I think Groudon's probably better for the sun, as well as hitting the Incineroar effectively. But I could see myself bringing Kieran White. It's not that bad. I think I'm gonna go Sceptile Lele with Gengar and Groudon on the back. The reason that I'm leaning Sceptile is even if there's an Excelgor, if you want to KO my thing, you have to go for Final Gambit. And if you don't, I'll just Grass Whistle the top of Lele, and then I'll just target down the Excelgor with my own Lele. So I think no matter what, even if my opponent decides to lead that, that's fine. I guess you could lead like Excelgor plus something else. That would be really scary. But let's see what my opponent's gonna lead. We will lead Sceptile plus Lele. Maybe a Care Struggle Bug. We have seen Excelgor run more Struggle Bug lately. Let's see Excelgor Lele, which is fine. Psychic probably blows back by Groudon, which is a concern. Oh. Yeah, and Excelgor is confirmed faster. I mean, I Grass Whistle the Lele 100% of the time. Well, as long as I'm able to get rid of Excelgor, it's like a lot easier for my team to handle this team. So I'm gonna go for this Grass Whistle. But here's the thing, I could miss. Well, I need immediate damage in Excelgor. I think I'm gonna have to go for it. I'm gonna have to go for a raw Grass Whistle. Struggle Bug is gonna come out, which is fine. Cause even with that special attack drop, I'm still doing a lot of damage to my opponent's team. So let's see if we can hit a raw Grass Whistle. Oh, we do. Nice. We had to go for it, unfortunately. But it works out. As Tapalela will stay fast asleep, and we will get a Side Shock off, so we don't have to worry about Final Gambit situations anymore. Oh, we get a critical hit. Well, I think it would have still done a lot of damage. That's... I don't know if that's good or bad for me, because my opponent gets a free switch now. I would have actually really... Yeah, into Lunala. So I might not be able to get guaranteed gravities up. Well, you guys know the play. Well, I could Grass on Fury, but as long as Lele doesn't wake up and I don't miss the Grass... Well, if Lele wakes up and I miss the Grass Whistle, that's worst case scenario, but I think it's definitely worth trying to get my gravity up. Yeah, that's fine. Because Lele stays fast asleep. Okay, that's okay. Tailwind's gonna come out. Okay. Sceptile should still be faster though than the Lunala, and I mean this Lele should be carrying Psychic if you're running Excelgor because you want to run Acid Spray. So we get gravity up, and we'll go for a Grass Whistle into the Lunala. I gotta stall out this Tailwind, which is also really frustrating. I mean, you should know that Sceptile's faster, right? It might be worth just to double protect here, just to stall out a turn Tailwind, and in case the Lunala decides to go for the protect right here, to try to get Lele a few turns. So we'll go for the protect here. Looks like Lunala just went for the attack here. Well, Goggles doesn't matter in this situation. Yeah, Lele wakes up, which is fine. Goes for Psy Shock. You have Excelgor Lele, but you don't. Okay. Well, we burn a Z move. I mean, if Side Shock knocks out Sceptile, this is really bad. I mean, I have investment, but like we took chip. And Excelgor is not exactly the bulkiest Pokemon in the world, so I'm not sure if it lives a Side Shock. This is looking pretty bad. I mean, it's not that bad, but it's not looking that great. So we're gonna see the Moongeist Beam into the Tapu Lele. Doesn't knock out Tapu Lele, which is good. We go for Grass Whistle into the Lunala, as well as try to break the Shower Shield. Ally Switch would be kind of handy right now, but we don't have it. Let's see if Psyshock can knock out the Sceptile. I wouldn't be surprised if it does. We're in a pretty rough spot in this game. Side shot comes out on Excelgor team though. Why? Yeah, Sceptile gets knocked out. That we're gonna have to play. I don't even know if we could play a 50-50 at this point. We're gonna see the Moongeist beam into the Lele, and now it comes down to who does my opponent double target. If it's the Gengar or Groudon. If it's Groudon, I 100% lose. I don't even think I could come back. Well, maybe with Hypnosis shenanigans if I go straight for the offense, but maybe I just hope that my opponent double targets the Gengar. That might be my play. Yeah, I think that might be my play. Hope that you don't want to deal with Hypnosis later in the game. Yeah, we'll go for Protect and the Precipice Blades. And we'll try to break the Shao Shield as well as, you know, damage this Lele. So we hope that there's a double target in the Gengar. Psyshock in the Gengar, okay. Moongeist beam in the Groudon? No, okay, it's the Gengar. That's good. That is good. We're able to get a Precipice Blades off. Almost knock out the Lele. Tailwind Pierce out, Psychic Terrain disappears, which is helpful. And I think we Shadow Ball. This is the last turn of Gravity though, so Hypnosis is going to be very inaccurate. I'm going to double up the Lele in case there's a wide guard situation, but no wide guard thankfully. So Side Shot going to come out. We'll proc my Sash. I think this comes down to do I hit a raw Hypnosis, which is also really bad. The Curse Body. Also, we have to hit the Precipice Blades on Lele. Like, it didn't matter if we hit Lunala, like we needed Lele, because then Shadow Ball would be redirected into Lele. So we're going to be able to knock out both Pokemon here, but also, if it's Scarf Kyogre, well, it can't be Scarf Kyogre, it's Scarf Lele, okay. Well, I guess we could also go for Precipice Blades Sludge Bomb because it's single target Anime Precipice Blades. I think I'd rather go for that combination. Like on this team, it's offensive Kyogre, right? You want to assume it's offensive Kyogre? It should go down to... If it's Frail Kyogre, it should go down to single target Precipice Blades plus Sludge Bomb. And I think that is... I'd rather risk hitting Precipice Blades than hitting Precipice Blades. If I miss Precipice Blades, Hypnosis might be my best odd out. But it's like I want to calculate all these odds. But I think I'd rather just go for Precipice Blades Sludge Bomb. Should have went for Hypnosis. Should have went for Hypnosis. Miss? No. Well, we hit a Grass so early in the game, so I guess I can't complain, but yeah, this is why I don't like Groudon. And yeah, based on the damage of Sludge Bomb, it looks like it's a Feral Kyogre. So if we hit Precipice Blades, we won, but, you know, we didn't. So, unfortunately, we're going to be taking the L right here. And we'll go for one more game. These games have been going by really quick so far, so unfortunate, but not much we could do there. Like, I think we played exactly what we needed to do in order to try to come back in the situation. It really came down to, I guess maybe I should have just clicked Hypnosis, but like if I hit Precipice Blades, because hitting these raw accuracy moves, like I don't want to unless I'm absolutely forced to, and I didn't feel like in that situation since the team looks super fragile. Like I felt like I was okay as long as I hit that one Precipice Blades, because I would still have to hit Precipice Blades. If I hit Hypnosis there, I still have to hope I connect at least one Precipice Blades, and that Kyogre doesn't get like the first turn right. Because if I miss the next one, if I hit Hypnosis there, then I have to hit at least one Precipice Blades. Because if I miss the next one and Kyogre gets a first turn sleep, yeah, I'm screwed. And also if I miss Hypnosis, I just get screwed. But yeah, that's kind of the thing. If we don't have Gravity set up, it's kind of bad for our situation. But yeah, I mean, getting a Crown Excelgor was, I think, really bad for us. Like, Excelgor really wasn't going to do much to our team. I could have got free chip damage in a Lele to put in range of the Scarf Blades situation, which is what I was kind of aiming for. But unfortunately, we quit the Excelgor, which actually hurt a lot which hurt us a lot, actually, because I really wanted to be able to, man, I just really wanted to weaken the Lele just by a bit. But yeah, I guess Grass Whistle... Would Grass Whistle have really helped? Not really, as we got Missouri from Japan. Yveltal. Yveltal's the only restricted. Okay. Kieran White is amazing in this matchup, actually. Oh yeah, it's actually amazing in this matchup. It's amazing if I can get it positioned right, because like these Pokemon are fast. This is the problem. I don't have speed control on this team. Also, Groudon's really good if I could just spam Precipice Blades. I think that's my cue to lead. I could lead Sceptile Gengar. I mean Sceptile Lele. The only problem that I have, maybe it's just better to lead Sceptile plus Sableye. I actually like that a lot better. Even if I'm giving up a bit of offensive presence, I want the guaranteed gravity setup. Like, I think I need that more than just having Lele, because the slow Lele here gets right to my Gengar as well as the Yveltal. I don't think it's really that great here. So we'll see how this goes. Come on, let's see. I just gotta get Kieran White under some sleeping Pokemon. That's what I have to do. Tapu Lele plus the Kartana. Okay. Do we get a guaranteed gravity? The problem is I'm not doing any damage to this team. I hope I can activate an eject button. Just don't know who you are targeting. I mean, I'm setting up gravity and I'm setting up grass whistle. The question is, who am I grass whistling? I think I'd rather grass whistle to Lele, because I feel like Lele is probably a bigger threat than the Kartana. So we'll see here. Get a gravity up. Let's see if it's Scarf Lele. As we do get the grass whistle off into the Lele. Okay. Let's see. Also, I don't know if anyone would be Sash on this team. Smart Shark gonna come out in a Sceptile. Okay. Oh, jeez, that did a lot. Well, I can go for the grass whistle foul play. At least we know it's not Scarf Lele, which is good. As we'll go for foul play in the Kartana and the grass whistle again. Man, I just want the. This is a problem with this lead combination. It's like we don't have any offensive presence against my opponent. We're literally just waiting to get a free switch in, and I don't want to really risk like Groudon or Kyurem on literally a switch right here. So let's see. We KO one of my Pokemon. I don't mind this. Moonblast in the Sableye. Does that KO? Yeah, it does. Okay, that's fine. I get a free switch into the Groudon, and I think I just get to click Precipice Blades. Or do I go Kyurem and just spam Blizzard instead? I kind of like Kyurem better. Well, no matter what, I have to hope the Kartana stays asleep regardless. But I feel like I'm not sure. I don't think it's worth getting Groudon on it, because if Landers gets to switch in to the if Landers gets to switch in to my Groudon, then Kartana is probably a 3 KO and it could wake up easily within. So I'm gonna go for Grass Whistle and Blizzard. Also, I think the Kyurem and the Lele speed tie, which is annoying. Also, we're not gonna have gravity for the rest of the game, so this is our third turn of gravity too. Kartana stays asleep, which is very fortunate. Okay. If it's not Sash or Assault Vest, it just goes down here. Nice, it goes down. Perfect. Lele stays fast asleep, and now we could go for the Grass Whistle. Kyurem White has pretty good natural bulk. It should have one Moonblast as long as it's not Specs on Lele. Yveltal gonna come out, which is fine. We'll let you go for Blizzard and the Grass Whistle again, because there's no reason not to. The problem is that Yveltal protects when Lele wakes up, but I mean, I don't think there's a play that really covers it for me, because unless I decide to protect here, but I feel like wasting turns of gravity is very bad for me. So I would rather go for the Grass Whistle here, especially since I can't really tell what this Yveltal set is. We're hitting all the Grass Whistles, which I don't know if it's guaranteed. Once again, I gotta look it up. I'm pretty sure it's like 90 something accuracy. And Lele stays asleep, so perfect. Kyurem is able to just spam Blizzard. Really, we just need the one initial Blizzard off in Yveltal to put in range of my Precipice Blades. Or just knock it out, jeez. But we get the Lele. It wasn't the Yveltal, so we just able to knock out the Yveltal. Awesome. Is this our last turn of gravity? Yeah, okay, we have one more. Perfect. So we can Grass Whistle here, and it's Landers in the back. Perfect, yeah. That's what I was afraid of when I was facing the Kartana. But at this point, we could just go for Grass Whistle plus the Z move, and if Landers protects, it doesn't even matter, really. Because my Kyurem will be faster than a non-Scarf Landers. So yeah, we'll just go for the Z move and Grass Whistle. So match is gonna be forfeit, and we are able to pick up a win. Pretty much what we did. Grass Whistle. That's like the one thing about this team. Like if we're not leaning like Lele plus Sceptile or Gengar plus Sableye, we don't have any offensive presence. Like unless we're facing like a Kyogre or something that's like taking a lot from Grass Knot. That's one of the things. And also we can't get that free switching because like there's always that option. Like yes, you could try to hard switch into one of your offensive Pokemon. But if they wake up and get the damage off, like if I switched in Kyurem there and my opponent was just able to, you know, woke up with Lele, which we saw, and get a Moonblast off in that slot, that's not exactly a good position for me. That's really not a good position for me. So, yeah. Luckily, we were able to pull through, though. I hope everyone enjoyed today's episode of VGC 2019 Baek Battles. If you did enjoy it, please do like down below, show support, as well as you can check out the rest of my stuff down below in the description, such as my social media, the side saves on my channel, and all that other good stuff. We did 4 battles today. Hopefully, we'll be able to continue to do more, and hopefully, we get to win more with this team, because this team might not be the most reliable, but it's definitely a pretty fun team overall. We are taking a bit of odds right here with the sleep turns as well. But yeah, that's how this team plays. If you want to check it out, there's a pastement of it in the description down below, along with my social media if you want to follow me on the other websites that I have, as well as feel free to check out my Patreon page if you do want to go the extra mile to support my content. But you could always support my videos by leaving a like on the video, sharing with your friends, and leaving a comment down below, which I do read. Otherwise, that's pretty much it. Have a great day, people. Until we battle again, I'll catch y'all later.